In this video, I'm going to talk about what business strategy really means, how to identify who in your tech startup should be doing it, and when they should be doing it. Hey, I'm Mona Sabet. This is my YouTube series, Tech Startup Insider. I've created these short videos to discuss tips and advice for early stage tech startups, their founders, CEOs, and senior leaders. If you enjoy this content, please hit the subscribe button. In a previous video, I talked about what a business strategist is. To oversimplify, they are the people that help you drive new opportunities in your business. Now, whether your tech card company should be focused on new opportunities depends on where you are in your business life cycle. Let's say you've just launched your product to market, you're getting a healthy pipeline of prospects and converting them into well-paying customers. You should probably just keep doing that for a while. Don't ruin a good thing by distracting your team with different opportunities at this stage. Now, if, on the other hand, you're not getting the customer traction or growth that you need or want, perhaps you're hearing a lot of complaints from your employees or perhaps seeing a lot of turnover. You're seeing your competitors taking or preparing to take market share from you. Maybe you're in a market segment with a changing regulatory environment, or let's say you're looking to expand beyond your current market segment. Generally, if you're facing a headwind or seeing an opportunity for a new tailwind, this is when you want to carefully consider the person or team to tap to drive the right strategic change. These strategic inflection points in your business can be grouped into three broad categories: corrective, defensive, and expansion. You need corrective strategies when a part of your organization, generally involving two or more functions, isn't operating well, usually because of a combination of systems, processes, and people. You need a defensive strategy when your organization has identified a threat and you're tasked with helping defend against it. Now, if your organization needs another growth vector, that would require an expansion strategy. Let's take a common example of an expansion strategy that many tech startups attempt as they grow their business. Having been successfully selling its product into one country, someone suggests, hey, let's expand into other geographies. To make this more tangible, let's say the suggestion comes from your head of sales. I'm going to call him Jeremy. Now, Jeremy sees geographic expansion as a way to meet the aggressive revenue goals the company is targeting for next year. The question is Jeremy just the head of sales, or is he a business strategist as well as the head of sales? Here's the difference between business strategist Jeremy and just head of sales Jeremy. Now, just head of sales Jeremy makes the decision to sell into a new country without exploring other alternatives for how to hit those aggressive revenue goals set by your company. Is it better to expand geographically or perhaps to expand to selling to a new persona within your current market? Who knows? No one has looked at this, except for business strategy Jeremy. He takes the time to explore whether there are other paths to meet these aggressive revenue goals so that they can be evaluated against entering into a new country. Now, let's say it is the right decision to expand geographically, and now the only question is where. Just head of sales Jeremy starts hiring people in his country of choice. The train has left the station and everyone else has to start catching up. While biz strat Jeremy organizes a cross-functional team of leaders and experts within the company to holistically assess the best choice for geographic expansion. Together, this team considers the impact of geographic expansion across the company, including possible product translation, 24/7 global support, local employment compliance, country-specific privacy and other regulation requirements, local leadership and cultural considerations. So much more. Jeremy also makes sure that all of these impacted operations are summarized to ensure that the final strategy is implemented well across the organization. Okay, so it's been a year since this expansion strategy has begun. Just head of sales Jeremy prepares reports to the board on the revenue from the new geography. But BizStrat Jeremy makes sure that a number of other relevant metrics are being reviewed, such as the total cost of this expansion strategy across all the groups and learnings from a year of being in this new country. When he digs into the actual in-country experience, he may find out that a different selling motion was needed, or users have different expectations of product features, or perhaps the regulatory environment is more accommodating or more restrictive than originally anticipated. He reports on all of these learnings so that the company can apply them as it scales this strategy and pursues new ones. Now, I built this example from a combination of my experiences across different companies and leaders. Rarely is any one leader as limited as my just head of sales, Jeremy, is. But strategic growth is difficult, and oftentimes doing it sort of well just isn't enough to get you through your company's next inflection point. Is your business facing headwinds or seeing some tailwind opportunities? If so, take a close look at whether you need corrective action, defensive action, or expansion, and then make sure the leaders you choose to drive the change have the strategic mindset to do it well. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up and subscribe. If you have a topic that you'd like me to discuss in an upcoming video, please let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time.